things the four of us love about being doctors is being able to answer your questions and bring you the latest medical advances that can help you and your family. Our first question today for Jim is a home video from Christina in San Gabriel, California.
Hi, doctors. My twin 3-year-old sons suffer from asthma. I'm worried while they're out playing around, they're not getting enough oxygen. Is there any way that I can make sure that they're breathing all right?
Well, Christina, that's a pretty good question. A lot of parents whose children have asthma, when they get that asthma attack, you start to wonder, their breathing looks a little labored. Are they getting enough oxygen? When is it time to head to the ER? What am I going to do? And there's a few signs to look for, but this is a pretty cool device. It's actually, this is a pulse oximeter by Devon Medical, but we have big ones of these in our office, a big kind of thing that's on a stand. But this is a little portable one. You basically just slip it on your finger, and it will tell you in just a few seconds how well saturated you are. I'm 99%, which is perfect. And, above 90% is pretty good. You'll see somebody with during an asthma attack down in the 80s, 70s, and that means it can be pretty bad. But they need extra oxygen.
If your child is struggling to breathe, you need to go see a physician. Right. These can be very late in showing respiratory distress. There are other things we look at as doctors. This is a neat tool.
Other signs that we look for if you don't have one of these at home, respiratory rate is a big one. Normally, we're up here, we're breathing about 20 breaths a minute. A lot of younger kids will maybe breathe 30 breaths a minute, but if you're getting up to over 40, that means you're starting to have a problem. Over 60 breaths a minute, that's basically 1 breath a second. You need to get to the ER, the doctor's office pretty quickly because you probably need extra oxygen. Your color, if somebody's looking not as pink as they usually, looking pale, even blue, that's a pretty bad sign too. A younger kid, often you'll see if they're breathing, their chest is working a lot harder. You can see in their ribs, called retraction.
They're using accessory muscles.
If it looks, basically, if they look like they just ran up a flight of stairs, but they haven't.
The problem is it'll be there before you see the blue color. So the minute your child starts to use these accessory muscles, you've got to take them in because they can have life-saving treatments. I love the pulse oximeter just because it gives us a flash reading of someone's oxygen levels. And, Jim, you're 99%.
It's very scary as a parent. I mean, so it's good to have something sometimes,
and this is very portable, and you can just throw it on if you're not sure, and it can help you decide if you need to go.
I think it's better to just look at your kid.
Yes.
Do they have, are they working too hard to breathe?
Yeah, Christina, you probably know that, as a parent with a child with asthma, you learn to see the signs. You know when they're okay and when they're not.
Thank you so much, Christina. Good luck with the twins. Next, we have an email from Janice in Beaver Creek, Minnesota.